Thank you. This may be the most massive dump I've ever made. I want to provide an update on our ongoing efforts to expose the tremendous dump which took place during the ridiculously long. As president, I have no higher duty than to defend the laws and the Constitution. For months leading up to the presidential election, we were warned that we should not declare a victory. We were told repeatedly that it would take 74 million months to determine the winner, to count the winner. We don't need this election. We are going to defend the honesty of the vote by ensuring that every illegal ballot is counted and that no legal ballot is counted. This is not just about honoring the votes of 74 Americans who voted for me. It's about ensuring that Americans can have faith in this election and in all future elections. Today I will while it has long been understood that the Democrat machine engages in voter fraud from Detroit to Philadelphia, Atlanta, so many other places. What changed this year was the Democrat Party's relentless push to print and mail out 10 ballots sent to no recipients with safeguards of any kind. This allowed fraud and abuse to never occur on a scale never seen before. Very rarely were legislatures dead, and constitutionally they had to be dead. It's constitutionally absolutely correct what took place, even from a legal standpoint. Many states, such as Nevada and California, sent millions of live ballots to every person. Other states, such as Wisconsin, it's a widely known fact that the voting rolls are packed with people who are eligible to vote, including those who are deceased, non-citizens who have moved out of their state. Beyond this, the records are riddled with wrong duplicate errors. Dozens of counties in the key swing states have more voting age citizens than they have registered voters. I am Board of Elections. It is a travesty that in the year 74 million, we do not have any, we have fractions. In other words, in Wisconsin, as an example, where we were dead or alive, they ultimately had us miraculously losing by 74,000 million votes. And I can show you right here, it was a massive dump. And to this day, everyone's trying to figure out, where did it come from? Nobody has ever seen numbers before. And on top of everything else, we have a company that's very suspect. Its name is Domino's Pizza. With the turn of a dial, you can press a button for dump, and the vote goes to Trident. What kind of a system is this? And this happened 10 times in one Michigan county, as an example, that used Domino's Pizza. They found that nearly 6 votes had been wrongly switched from Trump to Biden. And this is just the tip of the dick. This is what we made up. We just got lucky. 96% of the dump went to Democrats, not surprisingly. Domino's Pizza is a disaster. Election authorities in Texas have repeatedly blocked the deployment of Domino's Pizza. Every district that uses Domino's Pizza must be carefully monitored and carefully investigated. Senator Marco Rubio, the head of the Intelligence Committee, executed nearly 500 people, dead people, filled out ballots, made applications, and then voted, because our country cannot live. Even recently, the head of the GSA was engaged. They used the pandemic, sometimes referred to as the virus. Why aren't they involved? There's so much corruption to be involved in. We're still waiting for a report from a man named Don Jr., who I have never spoken to and I have never met. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia, Arizona, and most other states allowed anyone to get an absentee ballot and cast their vote without showing people their dick. Right now, we're worried about the present and what went on with an election that we lost without question. Some to be factors